So if you ever thought that you could be better at politics than the strange-haired buffoons that are currently running the UK United States, well, you've got a chance to prove it in Democracy 4. Game that I've heard of the Democracy series before, but I've never really paid attention to. But like a lot of people, I'm probably a lot more heightened by the politics that are happening in the world now, and some of the bizarre calls that happen, especially during 2020. So, given the chance to give this one a go, I did. And it's a strange video to do this one, actually, because there's not going to be loads and loads of jump cuts and things like that show how exciting this game is. But it does pull you in. So you get to take over as a prime minister or president, depending on the country you choose. And then basically you have to run the country. You have to select your cabinet. You have to make policies. You have to manage budgets and deal with issues that come about. All those kinds of things are all part and parcel of being in charge. In a way, the only thing I can liken this to, I suppose it's a bit like Football Manager, but without the football, but with more politics. And it does a really good job. Now, it is a good game, but I got overwhelmed by it. There's just so much to look at, so much to take in, that my ADHD riddled brain just couldn't cope. So you'll see, like, as you hover over icons, it helps you by showing you what they affect and things like that. But you click into them, and then you get loads and loads of different graphs and bar charts and other menus and the effect one action will have on another, which is all great because that's what you want. You want to know what effect everything's having. But you have to deal with, you can't just make major sweeping changes because that will annoy the ministers you've got in your cabinet. It will annoy the voting public. So you can't just, and what I found is you can't just go, right, okay, look, we're going to stick a massive tax on smoking. We're going to make fund electric cars, state school education, all that's going to be really funded, and we're going to take funding away from these areas. You start doing that, you lose voters, which means you definitely won't be getting in next term. So you've got to balance it. That was really weird for me, because I wanted to go, well, you know, we'll defund the police a bit, or we'll take some budget away from the military. And it has a massive effect. And the debt starts to go up, and what's coming in starts to go down, because less and less, when you put the tax up on smoking, on tobacco, less people use it. So yes, you're getting more through taxes, but you're actually getting less income. So you have to balance it. There's a few little bits, such as it lets you randomly or gradually, as you play, change tax rates and stuff like that. I would rather, and it might happen later on, I don't know, but I would rather it was more, okay, now as the budget is coming, let's plan the budget, and we'll announce all this for the budget. And I don't know if it was the way I was playing, but ministers were quitting left, right and centre, which was really weird. It needed a system where you could speak to them or choose your own cabinet as you go in, rather than have the one they give you. It does a good job of telling you if, like, you've got a decision to make. Do you want to, like, for example, the animal testing? Do you want to ban it, or do you want to keep it as it is? And why you initially think, oh, ban it, of course, it gives you good reasoning as to why you shouldn't. And it works really, really, really well. As I said, not the most exciting of games to play. But then I don't think it is trying to be. I don't think it's trying to be exciting. It's trying to have a degree of realism. And it manages that. But as I said, super overwhelming to start with. It took me a few attempts to get going into it. And I do like to drop in now and again to it now I've played it. Not for everyone. Really not for everyone. As I said, just because you like Football Manager, I don't think it means you're going to like this. It'd be nice to see some future visual representation to some of this, but it's got a good solid base, and it's a decent game. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. Not too bad. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.